Dolly Parton is one of the most beloved and recognizable figures in entertainment, but the story behind her fortune is more fascinating than you might think. Many people associate her with iconic songs, sparkling outfits, and her larger-than-life personality. But there's a side to Dolly's success that surprises even her biggest fans. How did a young girl from a poor mountain town end up building a financial empire that spans music, business, and philanthropy? The answer lies in her remarkable work ethic, sharp business sense, and a heart as big as her career. Dolly grew up in Sevier County, Tennessee, in a one-room cabin with 11 siblings. Her family was far from wealthy, and she often talks about those humble beginnings as the foundation for her determination. Even as a child, Dolly showed a passion for music, writing songs, and performing whenever she could. By the time she was in her teens, she had already set her sights on Nashville, knowing it was the place she needed to be if she wanted to succeed. Little did she know, her first big break would be just the beginning of an extraordinary journey that would change her life forever. In 1967, Dolly joined Porter Wagoner on his television show, a move that introduced her to a nationwide audience. While their partnership was successful, Dolly had bigger ambitions. In a bold decision, she went solo in the early 1970s. A risky move at the time, but one that paid off almost immediately. Her song Jolene became a massive hit, and from that moment on, Dolly was unstoppable. Hit after hit followed, including 9 to 5, I Will Always Love You, and countless others. These songs not only made her a country music legend, but also crossed over into pop, solidifying her as a global superstar. But here's where things get really interesting. Dolly didn't just make her fortune from music. She's also a savvy businesswoman who knows how to turn opportunities into gold. One of her most brilliant decisions was to hold on to the publishing rights to her music. While many artists at the time sold their rights for quick cash, Dolly understood their long-term value. This decision has earned her millions over the years, especially with songs like I Will Always Love You, which Whitney Houston made a global phenomenon in the 1990s. Dolly has said that the royalties from that one song alone are enough to retire on, though retiring has never been her style. Beyond music, Dolly has invested in ventures that showcase her love for her roots and her knack for connecting with people. Dollywood, her theme park in Tennessee, is one of the most successful tourist attractions in the United States. It's not just a park, it's a celebration of Appalachian culture and Dolly's upbringing. The park draws millions of visitors every year and generates significant revenue. But for Dolly, it's about more than money. She's always been proud of where she comes from, and Dollywood is her way of giving back to the community that shaped her. And then there's her philanthropy. If you think Dolly's fortune is impressive, her generosity is even more so. Through her Imagination Library, she has donated millions of books to children around the world, fostering a love of reading and learning. When wildfires devastated her home county in 2016, Dolly stepped in to provide financial assistance to families who lost everything. More recently, she made headlines for donating a significant amount of money to fund research for the COVID-19 vaccine. It's this combination of business success and a genuine desire to help others that makes Dolly's story so extraordinary. But what might surprise you the most is how humble she remains despite her success. Dolly has always been quick to credit others for her achievements, from her family and friends to her fans who've supported her every step of the way. She often jokes about her appearance and her larger-than-life persona, but underneath all the glitz and glamour is a person who never lost touch with her roots. So, what's the truth about Dolly Parton's fortune? It's not just about money or fame. It's about resilience, vision, and an unshakable belief in the power of hard work and kindness. Dolly's fortune isn't just measured in dollars. It's measured in the lives she's touched and the legacy she's building every single day. And as long as she's around, one thing's for sure, Dolly Parton will continue to inspire the world in ways no one could have ever expected. If you've enjoyed learning more about Dolly and her incredible story, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to hear more stories like this, make sure you're subscribed and ready for what's next.